Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
Hi, what's going on, beautiful people? How you guys doing this afternoon? Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street as we are going to do a little crypto learning. Heck, quite a few people saying, hey, man, y'all just teach us some stuff. So we'll see how many people actually show up to class. That's the problem. People want to learn, but then you start putting stuff together and people don't show up. But either way, I know some people catch this on replay, so that's pretty cool. I'm your host, ERGJ, certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, The Black Bazaar, an international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. Book that I wrote, guys, Study of Black Wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. You can find that book by going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com. I'm sorry, theblackbillionairesclub.com. That's right, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy today. We are going to take a look and try to learn what we can about this thing called the Dogecoin. Obviously, that's been a coin that is pretty popular right now. So I figured, why not try to learn something about it? So good afternoon to all my people, Black Billionaires Club. Those are in the our stock investment group as well. Good afternoon to you. You go ahead and let us know if you're here. Let us know by letting us know what city or state or country you're connecting from this afternoon. What city, state, or country we're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook and also YouTube. And I'm broadcasting from our virtual studio here in Decatur, Georgia. Decatur, where it's greater. So love to know just how far our reach is this afternoon and where you might be connecting from as well. So we'll dive into the Doge, learning a little bit more about the Doge, and I'll use this platform, Coinbase, and I'm gonna share some resources with you guys so that you can do your research on any coin that you might be of interest or has come into your awareness field. And I'll just try to share some things with you. I don't know everything. I don't really know much, but we can learn together. That's exactly what we can do as it relates to cryptocurrency. So the Dogecoin, I think I can keep this up. It might be in the way, so I'll take it down. So here on Coinbase, we can see the market, and we can also see all of these coins and see how they are performing. We can see market cap as well. And so if I scroll down just a little bit, we should see the Dogecoin at 15, and that would be its market cap. So it's the 15th largest coin with capital in it, and we'll take a look here today. So I'll click on this. We'll come. Obviously, this Dogecoin is not supported by Coinbase. So if you wanted to trade Doge or acquire Doge, you wouldn't use the Coinbase platform to do that. But right now, it's a 46-cent coin. It's up 36% over the past 24 hours, down 1% over the past hour, up 517% over the past week, up 372% over the past month, and that's so it had a big pop on January 28th, and then now it's trading, relatively, from 32 cents to 46 cents. That's kind of where it is right now. As I mentioned to you, market cap, that is the price of the that would be the money that's into this Dogecoin, which would represent the amount of Doge that's being circulated, 128.2 billion times its current price. That's what gets us to the 6 billion. And then over the past 24 hours, this is kind of important as well, especially for traders. There's been 11.5 billion transactions that's taken place for the Doge between buyers and sellers. Money that's changed hands in the acquisition or the selling of this particular coin at 11.5 billion. I'd also say what's very interesting as well, sometimes these transactions that take place, they actually take place between a seller and the exchange. That the exchange could actually own the coin and sell it versus it being another user, another buyer, or something like that, another human buyer. So those are the kind of the numbers on Dogecoin out of Coinbase. Gives a quick little description of what Dogecoin is. It's a cryptocurrency that was created as a joke. Its name is a reference to a popular internet meme. It shares many features with Litecoin. However, unlike Litecoin, there's no hard cap on the number of Dogecoins that can be produced. Now, that's kind of important. So let's understand what that means right there. I don't see anybody has typed anything, so I don't know who's watching. And maybe you guys are watching from another platform. So if you are in some group or something, you might be watching. You might want to just hit the screen. That guy, I see 7 people watching, but and no one said hello at all, like at all. So maybe you're at work or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm actually trying to learn myself. So this is kind of important, right? So it's in this Coinbase platform, it compared it to Litecoin. Now, I haven't done a presentation on Litecoin recently. I've done them in the past, but kind of the difference being that there's no cap. Now, that's kind of important. I'll tell you why in just a second. Right now, we live in a society, especially in the United States, where we use this thing called the dollar, and the dollar is what they consider to be fiat currency. And we also understand that just like we saw with the pandemic, they can just print out money whenever they want to add to the economy, but there's no cap to it. So with things that have no limit to their supply, ultimately they end up finding themselves in a space where they lose value, because if you can just print out or create or whatever at any point in time, then what makes the coins or the money or whatever it is that I have valuable is that, you start to get into value when you start getting to limits, when you start getting to a space where this is all we have. And that's just basic supply and demand that we learned in 5th grade, supply and demand. Now, obviously right now, Elon Musk put out a tweet recently and created more demand for this particular coin. So people went up and bought it. But that was kind of short-lived up through 9 o'clock. Now it's starting to decline. And again, we can see here it's starting to decline as well, where that shows that people are selling. Another space, and then we can go to the website, which I have up here, and we'll learn a little bit about the Dogecoin from the website. So you can actually use the little hyperlink here in Coinbase to actually go to the website and learn about what you can from the creators of this particular coin. What's going on, Vivian Marie, Andrea Madison? How are you? What's going on, Tyrone? Thanks so much for popping in, man. You at work? No problem, brother. I know we got to get it in, man. What's up, brother Lowry in the house? Thanks so much for joining. Now, another space where I try to get information from. You can get it from a lot of different places. You go to CoinDesk.com, stuff like that. But I like CoinMarketCap. And the reason why I like CoinMarketCap, just from looking at the coin cryptocurrency market as a whole, is this real top part that's up here lets me know how much money is actually flowing in the cryptocurrency space. So we have 100,000 million billion. We have $1.1 trillion that's flowing in cryptocurrency right now. Okay. Now this is interesting here. I did not know this right here. I don't even know I have that starred. I guess did I star this? Anyway, I never seen this before. I didn't know that Wall Street Bets actually has a currency out of some sort. That's interesting. That is even more interesting now that I find this out. This is even more interesting. Wow, they have their own cryptocurrency. That is interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. I got distracted for a second. Anyway, so Bitcoin dominance, that we actually be Bitcoin is the first coin cryptocurrency that was created. It dominates the market. about 61% of the money that's in the cryptocurrency space is in Bitcoin, as we see here, it being 100 million, 100,000 million billion, $684 billion in market cap. And the next closest one is Ethereum at 184 billion. But this Wall Street Bets, this got me a little confused here. This Wall Street Bets has $24 billion flowing through their coin. Maybe I'm just new to this. I mean, people that follow Wall Street Bets, did you guys know that? I did not know that. That's interesting. I'm gonna save my comments to myself. That's very interesting. We have over 8389 cryptocurrencies that's actually in the world, guys. So it's a lot of, like I told people, I could go over cryptocurrency a day. That would be 365 days in a year. And we still would have to pretty much go, 5 years or so, 6 years or so to actually cover all the cryptocurrencies. So it's a daunting task to actually try to research. I'm sorry, if I try to go through one cryptocurrency a day just to try to cover the cryptocurrencies that are out there, it would take 22 years to go through all the cryptocurrencies that's out in the market right now. So I don't even try to pay attention to all of them. I can't. It's impossible. Well, for me, it might be possible for somebody else, but it's impossible for me. So anyway, so we'll go down here. I'll probably cover Wall Street Bets tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. This has really caught my eye. I did not know they had their own cryptocurrency, which is alarming and interesting at the same time. But maybe we'll see how far this thing goes down before we find. Okay, Dogecoin 15 space as well. I'll come here, open this up. All right. So one second. So I come here and I open this up because it pretty much has very similar, has a little bit more information here. But we see total supply, we see circulating supply for the Doge over here, volume, probably much same information, and then no maximum supply. So maximum supply means maximum amount of coins that will ever exist in the lifetime of cryptocurrency. It is analogous to the fully diluted shares in the stock market. If the data has not been submitted to product or whatever. So there's no max supply for this coin. So it could just continue to be created, continue to be mined. And over time, it loses its value simply because there's no limit to it. Unlike, let's just say Bitcoin, for example, which probably you guys are probably familiar with. Bitcoin has an intrinsic value because it does have a limited supply. We currently have 18.6 million coins that have been mined or created, and there's only going to be 21 million total that's created. So as we get closer and closer to our limit or maximum supply, then inherently, as the adoption of Bitcoin takes place, it's going to become more valuable. Which when something becomes more valuable, it typically is going to increase in price because the supply isn't going to change, but the demand might increase. Again, that's simple supply and demand. We can't say the same thing for Doge as it relates to their maximum supply and how many coins are out right now. It's just a lot of sentiment, what we will call it, that's currently on Doge. Let me say I'm not an investor in Doge, and this is just for educational purposes only. I'm just trying to find out what I can about it, its use case and things like that, right? So some of you guys that might be watching, you're just interested in the price. You're just interested in it maybe increasing in value or increasing in price. So because you have some position in it, I really want to know what it does and why it was created, stuff like that. And that's the purpose of this broadcast. So what is Doge? So Doge is based on the popular Doge internet meme and features a Shiba Inu on its logo. The open source digital currency was created by Billy Marcus from Portland, Oregon, and Jackson Palmer from Sydney, Australia, and was forked from Litecoin in December 2013. So they split it off from Litecoin. Those coins are created envisioned it as a fun, lighthearted cryptocurrency that would have greater appeal beyond the core Bitcoin audience, since it was based on a dog meme. So Tesla CEO Elon Musk posted several tweets on social media that Dogecoin is his favorite coin. This is why when Elon Musk does tweet, he's going to tweet about Dogecoin because that's his favorite coin. Now I wonder, well, does Elon Musk actually own any of this coin? Because it would be, because if he had like a vested interest in his coin, then I'd be more interested in his tweets that came out. But I don't know if he owns any or not. But if he did, I'm pretty sure he would buy up a whole lot of it. So who knows? So it talks about mining the Dogecoin, which is actually using your CPU to actually create this coin on the blockchain platform or software or technology. I'm sorry. Dogecoin differs from Bitcoin's proof of work protocol in several ways, one of which is using script technology. So that's the new term for this particular coin. The altcoin has also a block time of 1 minute, and its total supply is uncapped. So we already know that, which means there's no limit to the number of Dogecoins that can be mined. So it's just printing money. You can mine Dogecoin either solo or by joining a mining pool. A Doge miner can mine a digital currency on Windows, Mac, Linux with a GPU. As of 2014, you can also mine Litecoin, the same process of mining Dogecoin. The processes were merged. So what can Dogecoin or Dogecoin, whatever you want to call it, be used for? Let's see if we have any questions here. Yeah. Oh, no problem, Tony. Yeah. So I agree with you, Tony. It has a cult following. When it tanks, it always has a rally, I found. Yeah. So your reason why I agree with that, Tony. The reason why it has a cult following is because of Elon Musk. Same way Tesla, right? Tesla for quite a while was just a cult following. Enthusiasts for the electric vehicle, an enthusiast for what Elon Musk was building. So he had a cult following there, and it's very similar to this coin. So there are extreme highs and lows, extreme movement with this coin. And for those that are in it, I just hope that you don't find yourself on the wrong side of that extreme. You know what I mean? But it's going to move up, it's going to move down, and probably when it goes down, he'll post something else, and then it'll move up real fast. I mean, that's just what it is. Oh Lord. Yeah. So anyway, so Dogecoin, it can be used primarily as a tipping system on Reddit and Twitter to reward the creation or sharing of quality content. So if you're a content creator, I guess in this Reddit or Twitter platform, again, this is all connecting, right? Now that I'm reading this, right? So we just had the whole thing with the Wall Street bets and then you have the whole Reddit community. And then you have Twitter. So Elon Musk is on Twitter, and then all these people are Reddit. So now it's starting to connect for me, where we have content creators in these spaces. That's obviously I'm on Facebook and YouTube now. They're on the Reddit and Twitter platforms, and if they create some scintillating content or content that gets a lot of buzz or content that may draw a lot of attention, they can actually acquire these coins as tips for them creating that content. So this is okay. It's starting to make a little bit more sense to me as to why there's this phenomenon around this Dogecoin. You can be tipped Dogecoin by participating in a community that uses the digital currency, or you can get your Dogecoin from a Dogecoin faucet. The Dogecoin faucet is a website that will give you a small amount of Dogecoin for free as an introduction to the currency, so that you've been interacting in Dogecoin communities. So here's the deal, guys. Some of you guys are buying the Dogecoin. Have you guys ever gone to this website to get a small amount for free? Look at that. That's pretty interesting. One second, guys. Well, that's pretty interesting. And then how do you buy Dogecoin? So you can buy or sell Dogecoin at any exchange that offers digital currency, store it on an exchange or a Dogecoin wallet, and tip Dogecoin at any community that accept Dogecoin. For a list of exchanges and trading pairs for this currency, click on our markets pairs tab. So you guys want to know, okay, well, where can I buy it at, right? Some people are like, hey, it's not on Coinbase. We know that. We just looked there. So I guess it's some page or something. I just clicked on it in market pairs tab. I don't see that. I just clicked on it, just brought me right back. But we can see it here. I'll go back. So here we can see these different exchanges, right? Now, all of these exchanges are not necessarily in the United States, but we have Binance, VCC Exchange, BKEX. So we do have a Binance USD. So there is a Binance that supports or serves the United States. Kraken is another exchange that's supported in the United States. And then you start moving into, so that's the euro. So what we will look for is anything that says USD, right? USD here, Binance.us, that's USD, that's United States dollar. And then if you are outside of the country, you might look for something else. So if you wanted to know, different exchanges that you could acquire the Doge, if that's what you wanted to do, Coinbase, that's USD, right? And Bittrex is USD. I actually use Bittrex as one of my main platforms. Exmo. So that's what you're looking for. And I think that's about it. So I'll go back up. Maybe we can we set? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, we can actually sort like this. That's pretty cool. So here are the exchanges that you can acquire Dogecoin on: Kraken, Binance.us, Coinbase, Bittrex, Exmo, and Yobit. And they support or they serve the United States. If you happen to be in the United States and you got a United States dollar that you want to exchange for for some Dogecoin. All right. So that's the exchanges. All right. And they sell it on Robinhood. Yeah. So Robinhood, I don't necessarily, this may be, I don't necessarily know if I would consider Robinhood to be an exchange, but yeah, you can acquire it on Robinhood. And maybe they have some back-end exchange that goes through one of these spaces, or I don't really know about, obviously you can get it on Robinhood, but I don't know what, as an app, what is connected to that gives you access. I just don't know that, but they could have their own exchange. I doubt it, but they could have their own exchange. But yeah, you can get it on Robinhood as well. All right, you said to the moon, McConnell. That's what I'm talking about. To the moon. I hear that, brother. So then I'll come over here to the website. Again, these are places I would go if I wanted to learn about the coin. Many have just, they just listen to other people. I have a desire to learn about this stuff. Like, what is it I'm actually put my money into? What am I investing in if I do that? So what is, same thing as the decentralized peer-to-peer digital currency that enables you to easily send money online. This is, I think of it as the internet currency. And then we can learn more here. So it's kind of small, but basically it just says the same thing. One of the most popular uses for Dogecoin is tipping fellow internet goers who create and share great content. Think of it as a more meaningful like or upvote with real value that can be used all across the internet. So, in exchange for somebody putting something pretty dope out, you might tip them, right? So it's a virtual or I guess you can call it, a virtual tip to a digital tip to someone that creates some pretty cool content. Let's take a look here at their YouTube thingamajig.
Dogecoin is a revolutionary digital currency. It can easily be sent through the internet from person to person with total security. With instant transactions, you can send coins from Melbourne to Mumbai, from Madrid to Minneapolis in seconds. It's simple and safe to use, and is already accepted at online retailers where you can buy gifts, groceries, services, and so much more. What makes Dogecoin truly unique from other currencies is how its ease of use makes it the perfect way to instantly send cash gifts to people all around the world. You can send 10 cents to your favorite comment on Twitter, or $10 to your favorite band to purchase their latest album. You can even send $100 to a charity that you support. There's no middleman to take a cut, and the transactions are completely anonymous. If you are a creator, you'll find your fans can financially empower you. For the first time, you can directly receive cash from them rather better than a valueless like or retweet. You now have the opportunity to spend more time creating content and less time counting cents. Be part of something big, something groundbreaking. Within the first few months of creation, the Dogecoin community has already achieved great things, from funding Olympic athletes to providing clean drinking water to those in need. The community is welcoming and amazingly generous. You'll fit right in. So, how do I join in? To start, visit Dogecoin.com and download your own digital wallet. Then, join the community on Reddit, where thousands of helpful people will happily answer any of your questions, and where you'll also receive some free coins. Dogecoin, the internet currency. We'll see you on the moon.
Oh, so that's okay. So that's why we have the whole to the moon thing. Okay, that's part of their speak. Okay, the to the moon. Okay, I get that now. So how many guys have actually gone and I don't know, joined? You got Doge, and you actually joined the community and got you some free Doge. That's pretty cool. If you a believer like that, you might well get you some free coins. Get started here if you want to own it. It kind of walks you through this process as well. Once you join is the fun part. We're a helpful bunch. We'll answer questions that you throw at us. So if you got questions, it's got a community that you can answer, get some questions answered as well. Let's see here. And I also do like to kind of see if there's any news out about Dogecoin, and this news goes all the way back to 2019. It's nothing recent. August 24th is the last top story on the Coinbase platform. We have, I don't see any news here, but maybe that's because I'm just down here. Oh, I don't know. 1 second. Wow, Wall Street bet. I'm probably gonna look at that tomorrow. It looked like it just moved up 45% now. That's the news. So any news will be down here. What we know about Dogecoin addresses that whole 27% of its supply. That was out about 28 minutes ago. So you can kind of keep up with some news as well. Elon Musk tweets influenced Bitcoin and Dogecoin prices, right? So that's some other stuff that just came out recently. And here's some other coins that people watch Dogecoin. The Polkadot, we got to cover that at some point. I think that's a very popular coin amongst people as well. I don't know. That's all I can decipher right now, guys. I mean, I just wanted to kind of just at least show you. Oh, you can't even do the white paper. So the white paper for Dogecoin, this is kind of like the developer's business plan. So when they created this thing, what this was all about, that should be shown a little bit more so in their website. And I don't see many other places. This is an interesting website as well. But I don't see, the Dogecoin project, Jackson Palmer, Shibikisi Nakamoto. I don't see much else that I can kind of do here or find out about Dogecoin, because I just click that, it goes there. If I click here, it goes here to some memes. That's the meme. The Doge. Yeah, I think that's all I got, guys. I mean, that's all I got for right now. So, that's all I got right now. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best to find some more. Too many statements that seems to revolve around. Yeah, it does, Chris. It does seem to revolve, but there's, I think that Doge clearly has kind of made it popular, right? Or whatnot. Now it's kind of crypto lingo, but I think it probably kind of got going with this Dogecoin. Yeah, he's a Bond villain, absolutely. So yeah, so again, guys, what I wanted to share, and if you guys know anything else or know any other place, to get more information, feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to go there. But a lot of people are, kind of talk about, there's no one, kind of try to teach about this stuff. Other places I would go if I was, if I had some interest in this, I would probably be on some type of trading platform to kind of see what kind of volume over these intervals are concerned. And we can probably see that here if I really wanted to kind of dive into this a little bit more, probably some stuff we can find out through this chart. But we do see trading volume, but I like to see what's been happening over a short amount of time, maybe today. And this is kind of what this looks like. And we see, we can see all the volume down here. Volume is picked up over time, up until this point, 1230. I have 11 million, almost 12 million transactions that took place at the 1204 time frame. And this is what, that's 24-hour volume. I'm sorry. This is kind of what's taking place here. So volume is kind of picked up over time. But yeah, so Coinbase is a good place to kind of start, research if you have that account. If you don't, again, I mentioned this is coinmarketcap.com, CoinMarketCap. You can find all the coins on CoinMarketCap. You can find their websites, their white papers, news on the coin. This is kind of a way that you can start to do your own research. It says that formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. And then here's the main website for Dogecoin, which doesn't really have a lot of information, but with the backing of a billionaire and his tweets, it's definitely got some traction today. Okay, so hopefully this helps somebody that's out there. I just that's all I got, guys. I'm saying this is ERGJ, certified financial educator. I want to say thanks so much for tuning in. I think I'll probably take a look at Wall Street Bets coin. That's an interesting thing. I might do that tomorrow. And then I got Polkadot on my radar as well to kind of look into. Again, if you guys have any additional information or anything like that you like to share to help us all learn, I believe we can learn together. Then that'll be great. But that's all I can kind of find right now. So I want to say thanks so much for tuning in. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.